Now, this is a story all about how my life has led me to here and now. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you all about my literacy journey if you care. In the town of Oshawa, born and raised, in the classroom is where I spent most of my days. Speaking out, learning, listening at school, trying hard because mama didn't raise no fool. After years in the Schwa, I thought change would be good. I packed up my bags and moved to the Ottawa hood. I was moving from home, so I was a bit scared, but I'm good at making friends, so I felt ready and prepared. I became well acquainted with wine and beer, but I also got down to business when due dates neared. I studied and worked every day with no time to spare, but all the hard work paid off and I learned a lot there. Like all students, I live in a sad financial state, living with my parents because they give the best rate. And I'm living in Curtis, attending UOIT to become a teacher full of love and care. So now that you know a little bit about me, I'm going to expand on that and tell you more about my literacy journey.
This is the story
When
of a
I was
girl.
younger, my parents would read me bedtime stories. And when I was old enough, I would read them to them. However, my dad would always take it one step further, as he was an amazing storyteller. He would tell us ridiculous stories about witches and monsters that I totally believed at the time. When I was just 4 years old, my twin brother and I started playing hockey. My skills lacked for quite some time, but soon enough I was hockey literate. I am now completely literate in hockey, and I know everything there is to know about playing hockey: where I should stand, how I should hold my stick, how to shoot the puck into the top right hand corner of the net, and how to use the boards to my advantage when passing an opponent. I do still play hockey to this day, although my literacy skills seem to have gone down since my younger days. In grade 2, I wrote many poems, and I was even published and became famous. Okay, so maybe not famous, but I was definitely popular with the other grade 1 poets. And maybe not published, but my teacher did type up my poems and bind them in a little book for me. But it's pretty much the same thing. The following is a reading from my poetry book that I wrote in grade 2. It's called My Monster. My monster is tall, but I'm very small. He has 2 big eyes, he has a big nose, he has 2 big feet, and 10 big toes. Very sharp teeth, big pointy ears. He's an ugly giant monster that everyone fears. For obvious reasons, this is one of my favorite pieces, as it's so action packed and riveting. As I grew older, I lost my talent, or perhaps my passion, for writing, and I moved on to reading. I loved to read. I would read 24/7 if I could. I even joined the book club and became a student librarian so I could learn more about books and the Dewey Decimal System. Then I kind of lost my love of reading when reading became more about extracting facts and learning about curriculum chosen subjects than it was about enjoyment. In high school, I started to realize I was literate when it came to reading people and making them laugh. Making people laugh became something that I strived for. It was my favorite challenge every day. To make people laugh, whether they were best friends, family members, or strangers, I wanted to make people laugh, and I was good at it. In university, I learned just how literate I was in extremely important games like beer pong and flip cup. Those games taught me the importance of planning time wisely and not leaving everything to the Sunday after working long and hard Saturday night on improving my literacy in those games. I now know that procrastination is not my friend, nor are hangovers. As I grew up and went through each grade at school, it became more and more clear to me that I was literate in almost all the subjects at school. Since I loved learning and I loved school, I decided I wanted to be there all the time for the rest of my life. It was clear to me that I was meant to be a teacher. I would tutor friends, and with even more difficulty and a lot more patience, I would even tutor my brother. Throughout my life and throughout all my experiences, whether good or bad, teaching has always been rewarding, and I've loved teaching and coaching. I want to teach others to be literate. Literate in life, family, friends, art, music, drama, positivity, and so much more. I want to teach people how to be passionate about something. Literacy is all around us, and people are literate in different subjects. We need to embrace this.